Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. I'm just going to hop on my live. Hey, sis. Hey, Millie. Hey, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. All right, this is going to be what if you cut him off? If you cut them off reading. Hey, Empress. All right, how will they feel and the next actions? Don't forget, if you do connect with my channel, okay, and my readings, my manifesting oils are on Amazon. What's that you drinking on? And all that information is in the description box. What else? I'm at the Botanica now here in South Florida once a month, the first Saturdays of each month, doing in-person readings if you guys are interested. I'm drinking on a lemonade with a little bit of tequila. All right, we're going to be going from Aries to Pisces. And I got to laugh. The title is hilarious to me, but I was like, all right, let's do something different. I'm trying to figure out what do I want to use here. Give me a second. I'm going to light some sage. Hey, Tori. Reverse what for you? How would you feel if they cut you off? Now let me stop. All right, we got the energy going. So you take these as they resonate. A little lemonade and lots of tequila. Slide down a wall, then go shopping. So take these energies as they resonate. Again, this could be for your situation. This could be for the person that you're in no contact with. This can be for the person that you're in some kind of commitment with. I mean, whatever. All right. We're going to go from Aries all the way to Pisces. Some of the signs that may resonate, of course, these are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but also your 7th house of relationship. Can't talk. I promise you my tongue is not getting heavy as yet. Okay. Let's start off with Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aries. How will this person feel if the Aries cut them off? If the Aries cut this person off, how would they feel? Yes, don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. Oh. Ace of Wands, 2 of Cups, 10 of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. So this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You guys could be married, or this could be a person that you were committed to. 6 of Cups. Some of you guys may have children with this person. Ace of Wands, Emperor, 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the Strength. What's this? Judgment. They would come back to you, but I feel like they would want another chance. I'm going to be honest with you. What's the first thing that I felt on this reading was that some of you guys, this person would feel it a lot sexually. All right. Some of you guys could have a very passionate connection with this person. I feel this person will feel very like you literally cut them off like with the best they've ever had. That's what this is giving me. All right. I do feel that 3 of Wands, Six of Wands, there's a little bit of pride here. Even with the Ten of Swords, they will feel defeated. But with the Three of Wands, it gives me a sense of distraction. With the Six of Wands, a sense of pride, though. All right, they will definitely try to emotionally detach. But with the Five of Swords, yeah, Nine of Pentacles, I feel like they would feel as if they're the ones that sabotage this. Eight of Swords and the Strength, Five of Wands, it'd be heavily mentally conflicted. Seven of Wands, I'm going to be honest, I feel like there will be a lot of triggered abandonment issues here, or feeling abandoned. But why is the Ace of Swords? Two of Wands, but again, it's them trying to distract themselves from it. So a lot of ego. Ten of Wands, they'd be stressed the fuck out. They'd be stressed out. What's this? Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Lovers, this the Aries, Chariot, Hangman, Knight of Wands. I'm gonna be honest, this person would feel like they would distract themselves with someone else. They would distract themselves with someone else. How else would they feel? Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. You see Ace of Wands. It's like it's almost a sense of this person trying to avoid the sadness, even though they're feeling it. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, a lot of mental conflict. They'll be stressed the fuck out, but their distraction is someone else, or their distraction is having some kind of new beginning. So a rebound, pretty much. Yeah, a rebound. They would always try to manifest you back anyway. So it would be like a rebound. Seven of Cups. Yeah, options. Distract themselves with another, like ass or something like that. Okay. Where do I want to go? Let's go on this one. So what would their actions be towards the Aries? What would be their actions if the Aries cut them off? Girl, I just saw your comment. Hey, Gigi. Hi, Brian. Hey, Rashida. Well, there you go. If there's a rebound that's contacting you, is because that tells you everything. That tells you everything. All right, what would be their actions towards the Aries? Towards the Aries. What would be their actions if the Aries cut them off? The World and the Two of Cups. Nine of Swords, Justice, and the Empress. Three of Wands. It'd create distance, I'm going to be honest. The Strength, the Seven of Pentacles, but they'll be, again, stressed. I don't see them doing much, though. I don't see them doing much. Page of Swords, they'll stalk you online. They'll watch you online. All right? Again, if there's a big stress around sexual, like, am I ever going to feel like this sexually for someone else? There's a lot of passion here. Seven of Pentacles. What's the Strength in the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, Five of Swords. They try to remain very distracted. All right, Six of Wands, a lot of ego. Ten of Wands, they'd feel like coming back, they'd have to do the most because you're showing up as the Empress. So Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups, Page of Cups. I'm going to tell you, Knight of Cups, sorry, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see much action from them because there's a lot of pride and ego. And what this person is showing me, that with the Empress and the Justice, they know they'd have to do right by you. I mean, if you're a real Aries, once you cut somebody off, that's it. So this is what it's giving me, is that they would know. They would understand that there's no going back in your end. What's the Page of Wands and the Two of Cups? Yeah, High Priestess, a lot of silence. And I feel like this person wouldn't want to, it's easier to go towards someone easier. It's easier to deal with somebody that isn't in that Empress energy. It's easier not to put in the work. I mean, you know, Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, yeah, and the Chariot. They try their best to move on. I don't see them doing much, but I do see them trying to move on. It doesn't look like they're successful, though. All right, Aries. Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If the Taurus cuts this person off, how would this person feel? You're welcome, babes. Hi, Denise. You're welcome, love. Thank you for being here. If the Taurus cuts this person off, how would they feel? 5 of Cups, damn. Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Okay, 4 of Wands. Sadness, regret. This would be that sliding down the wall slowly kind of situation. Ace of Wands, yeah. Hierophant. They would have a very hard time probably feeling like they would get into another relationship, or there'd be like another another higher level of commitment. I feel like with the 7 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, this person would be obsessively thinking about the situation, thinking about you. Knight of Swords, okay? They'd feel like they want to come rushing back to you. They'd feel blocked in love, all right? 4 of Wands in the World, Magician, yeah. What's the 10 of Swords? 3 of Swords. This person would be devastated. King of Wands, 8 of Wands. What's the 3 of Pentacles? 3 of Cups. Interesting. There's somebody here else. This is somebody else in their energy, though. Yeah, Tower. 2 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Wands. Interesting. Let me just see. What is this? Is this King of Wands on the Taurus end? 7 of Cups. Oh, Taurus. I'm sorry. No, this person would be obsessively thinking, why would you cut them off if you went on to someone else? Because in their mind, that's the only answer. You'd be cutting them off to go towards someone else. So that would devastate them. 4 of Wands, Magician in the World. 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. They could also run back to someone else, but they'd be devastated. 10 of, yeah, death. 8 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. Page of Wands. And the 8 of Cups. They'll definitely try to emotionally detach. They'll try to find some kind of courage to, you know, emotionally detach, to create distance. Hermit, 2 of Swords, and a Page of Pentacles, though. 2 of Swords. Page of Cups. They'd also be thinking about reaching out a lot. Yeah. This person could low-key fall into a little depression there. All right. All right. What would be this person's actions towards the Taurus? Hey, Dorian. What would be this person's actions towards the Taurus if the Taurus cut them off? Page of Pentacles, Magician, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Cups, and the High Priestess. Ace of Wands, they'd reach out for sure. Magician, the Sun, yeah. The Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords. I feel like they'd always come back. 8 of Cups and the Emperor, High Priestess, and the Star. Damn. I want to see, though, this transition. This person would, I feel like, change. What's the 8 of Cups and the Emperor? 8 of Wands. This person would want definitely forward movement. This person would come back. They would contact you for sure. King of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Cups. What's the Magician? It's like they'll try to create some kind of happier vibe. Almost saying, like, you know, I'm going to change. This is going to be fine. I don't know. I'm getting a little low-key begging here. Page of Cups. Saying sorries. All right, Hermit. I've learned my lesson. I want to heal. 10 of Pentacles. Let's get into a family. Okay, what else? Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Damn, Knight of Pentacles. You are my soulmate. They'll definitely try to manifest you back. And I want to know here, why is the Magician? 2 of Wands. Hierophant. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Wands. They don't want you to go towards anybody else. Okay, so they'll definitely try to do anything in their power to get you back. They'll reach out for sure. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, 4 of Wands. So if this person, I don't know who this person is to you, but if this was if this person was non-committal, they'd want commitment ASAP. Okay. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Queen. Hey, Jules. All right, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, Venus. For the Geminis. If the Geminis cut this person off, how would they feel? Don't forget to hit the like button, please. All right, for the Geminis, if the Geminis cut this person off, how would this person feel? The Moon, Ace of Wands. Why am I getting all these Ace of Wands? Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Five of Cups. The Justice, the Fool, the Four of Cups, the Chariot, and the Five of Wands. This person would be instantly regretful. I do feel that. Ace of Swords. But you know what's so funny? This person would understand that it's because of them. With the Moon, the Justice, and Ace of Swords gives me a little bit of karma. I feel that though for a while, Gemini, this person would go off to someone else. But then here comes the insecurity. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Four of Cups. Feeling empty, feeling sad, feeling lonely. All right, Eight of Swords. Yeah, realizing that their Knight of Wands way, their Devil. Yeah, their toxic ways, their inconsistencies are just really taking them nowhere. Eight of Swords in the Chariot. Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, Five of Cups. Yeah, Ten of Wands. They'd realize that all this, I don't know, for some of you, this could be like a third party. This person could be very inconsistent. This person could be out there dealing with other people. That would just bring them burdens. So I feel like this person would feel Wheel of Fortune, like, okay, now I'm able to do what I got to do. But there is still a sense also that this person would feel that that's their karma. This is their justice, that it's rightfully so that you would move away. But then look, after they connect with someone or whatever this is here, and they feel like, okay, yeah, I'm going towards a new beginning, boom. They're now faced with the Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and Devil. Now, they could also feel very possessive over you. They could feel like, how dare you? What's the Hermit? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. They could feel some kind of sense like of control over you or possessiveness. Temperance, Nine of Wands, and the Four of Wands. They wouldn't let you go though. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. They wouldn't let you go. For some of you, again, this person could go off straight on to another commitment, or not another commitment, I'm sorry, to other options. Seven of Cups. Yeah, King of Wands. But I feel like once all that is done, it's like they fall into this, like, almost like, it feels like a hole, like some kind of emptiness. Some of you guys could have family with this person. But they realize that something is their karma, like it's rightfully so for you to move away. And then they realize, boom, all this Knight of Wands, Devil, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, all that I was doing is not really moving me anywhere. Okay. What are their actions? What would be their actions towards the Gemini if the Gemini cut them off? What would be their actions? The Moon, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Death, and the Strength. The Lovers, the Knight of, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Death, Eight of Cups, and the Strength. I don't see much action. I see a lot of insecurity. I see not wanting conflict. I see really wanting to detach. I also see, I don't know, this is an energy of trying their best here with the Strength and the Seven of Wands to kind of remain composed. All right, remain cool, remain chilled about the situation. I do feel like they would be like almost like it's like fighting against what they want. It's like really fighting, like, you know, if it almost looks like they would like literally be holding themselves back. Six of Swords, yeah. The Sun, Ace of Cups, the Star, and the Temperance. Why is the Star here? Hermit, Nine of Wands. Interesting. What this is telling me is that all this would actually be for their own good in order for them to heal, in order for them to learn a lesson. What's the Moon? Page of Wands, Eight of Swords. I feel like all this would be, I'm really stressing over you, but of course not saying much. Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and a lot of analysis paralysis. Page of Cups, should I reach out? Seven of Pentacles, you know, really thinking about the past. Should I do this? Should I do that? The World, yeah. I don't know if this person lives at a distance, but there's a lot of travel cards. There's a lot of moving on cards, but it is giving me wanting to move on, but still being stuck on you. Magician, Emperor, and this funny thing is that by you doing this, even though we're not really talking about it, but it's here, would actually be causing this person to kind of, it's almost like face the world by themselves, in which they need to. I don't know why I feel like I'm speaking to someone that could be like babying this person or really talking life into them, like, hey, you need to change, you know, it's something like that. I feel like this person would definitely have to go off on their own, experience life without you, and then kind of like, you know, Emperor, Empress, kind of gain some kind of like, I don't know why I want to say manliness, but they would go off and heal to create some kind of ascension for them. But I do feel like if you cut them off, there would be a lot of pride also and ego involved. But they'll literally be trying to fight themselves not to reach out. Three of Wands again. Yeah, Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups. But there's a lot of regret here. But taking action, very arrogant kind of energy. Hey, Rise of the Phoenix. Hey, Empress. Sarah, Sean. Oh, thank you. I feel much better, especially now that I'm drinking. Thank you, Dorian. Hey, Oracle. Hey, April. All right. Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the Cancers. For the Cancers, if the Cancers cut this person off, how would this person feel? Please hit the like button. Thank you. If the Cancers cut this person off, how would this person feel? Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. You'd probably trigger some kind of abandonment issue that would lead this person to want to distract themselves with someone else. I feel like they'll also be making some kind of false scenarios in their head that you could be sneaking off to someone else. Six of Swords was the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you would actually have this person really look at life and look at their actions and what they've done, what took place in the situation, what their part was. What's the Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Knight of Wands? They definitely want to rush back to you, but with the Two of Pentacles, it's like, you know what? They're at limbo. Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. You know, this person could definitely want to create some kind of conflict. Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Almost like creating some kind of like false narrative or some kind of false illusion in their head that, oh, you're just cutting me off because you're off to the next bitch. I don't know why I want to say it like that, but that's what this feels like. All right. What's the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups? Queen of Cups. Hangman. Yeah. Oh, so you got somebody else now. You got somebody else new. Okay. So, you know, now you have some kind of shift in focus, and they would be definitely heartbroken because of that. But they would feel like, even though they're looking back at the situation here, yeah, Eight of Swords, it's almost like it gives me, I feel like I said this to Taurus. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus. It almost feels like, well, the only reason you're cutting me off is because you're dealing with somebody else. I feel like you could definitely be triggering this person's abandonment issues here with the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Chariot. Yeah, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. This person is the type of person that when you don't show them effort, that's when they want to really come running and put in the effort. It's so funny because I do feel like, again, you're going to be triggering a lot of emotions in this person, but they would choose conflict. rather than really truly, even though they're looking back at the situation, really truly understand that for some of you, this was all them, right? But they would be quick to say, you're off to the next chick, you're off to the next dude, or something like that, because that's just easier for them to accept. It's like ego, I think, right? Aw, I wanted to show that. Psychological warfare at its finest with her. Hi, Enigmatic. How are you, love? Thank you for being here. I know, right? All these people watching, no likes. It's cool, though. Hi, NN. The trolls are out tonight. Listen. It is what it is. All right. So what would be this person's actions towards the Cancer if the Cancer cuts them off? 9 of Swords. The Devil. They'd be stressed the fuck out. All right, Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords. Eventually, they will definitely finagle their way back into your energy. All right, they'll try to sneak back into your energy. I don't know why I feel like this person will play victim, though. Okay. Now, for some of you, I am seeing this here. For some of you, this person have some kind of, like, addiction. They could definitely consume, okay, or 9 of Cups and the Devil. This person could drink, all right? They could literally try to drink their sadness away. Yeah, Queen of Swords. See, there's some kind of logical approach here. 3 of Wands. Yeah, see, to distract, to create some kind of emotional distance from themselves. They'll try to maybe 6 of Swords. I don't know, drink, or they could, I don't know what they do. Whatever that is. Ace of Cups, 7 of Wands. Yeah, Chariot. What's the 7 of Swords? Justice, Tower, the High Priestess. Let me tell you something. This person would definitely get some kind of enlightenment. All right. For some of you, you would actually do them justice by cutting them off. With the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Sun, this person could definitely get some kind of enlightenment and then try to come back towards you. And with the 7 of Swords, it gives me sneaky energy, but this is probably someone that don't know how to apologize, don't know how to come towards you after that. 7 of Wands, Magician. Yeah. I feel like in divine timing, this person would come back. Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Wands. Yeah, Temperance. But they may take a little time to heal. I feel like once they gather up their balls, okay, they'll come rushing back. Probably because they know that you're taking your sweet time, so they start getting desperate. And they definitely don't want you moving on to anyone else. Hi, Lakeisha. Hey, everyone. Hey, Sarah. Okay. Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the Leos. Been very Jekyll and Hyde. I think I'll have my first stalker. For the Leos. If the Leos cut this person off, how would they feel? How would this person feel? Thank you, Sean. Exactly. Thank you for doing the math, boo. For the Leos, how would this person feel if the Leos cut them off? 8 of Wands. 8 of Swords. Page of Cups. Jesus, I need new tarot cards. This is sad. And the Sun. 8 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Oh, okay. Magician. Damn. 7 of Pentacles. High Priestess. Oh, damn. Leo. Well, the way this person would feel is that they would definitely come to start some shit up with you. Yeah, 7 of Cups. They would come to start some kind of confusion. This is not even their actions, but this is what they're telling me they're going to do. Like, how dare you? I don't know who the hell you're dealing with, but damn, this person would not be taking this lightly. Page of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Death. Yeah. Emperor, because they feel like you're some kind of divine masculine, divine feminine. You're their happiness, their stability, or some kind of home-like feeling to them. Six of Swords, yeah. Chariot, Temperance, and the Queen of Wands. Tell me about this energy here. Seven of Swords. This is giving me someone that it's like they won't take no for an answer. What's the Seven of Cups? Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if this person's like to show out. Like, would this be a person that would get rowdy and loud with you in front of public, like in front of public or something like that? Because this person would be like, hell no, where the hell are you going? Okay, they don't even show me sadness. It shows me a lot of confidence on their end that you ain't going nowhere. That's the scary part. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, like, you ain't going nowhere, so whatever. The Strength, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, the King of Swords. Yeah, and the Tower. See, the minute that they feel like you're ending it, they're kidding you up. They may be the type to hit you up 50 times, like back to back to back. You may have to block them. They'll call you from another number, X, Y, and Z. I'm going to be honest. Would it hit them hard? Yes. But what it's showing me is that this person doesn't give a rat's ass. Like, you ain't leaving them. Okay. The Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords. That's their feelings. Yeah. That's their feelings for sure. Abandoned. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. That's like abandoned. But Two of Swords, they refuse to see that because your ass ain't going nowhere. Oh, this is some scary shit. Okay. Yikes. Leo. Who is this? I don't know if I like them. I mean, I may. Like, that's effort. That's me toxic. That's my toxic ass. It's like one of those things where it's like, what's that meme? If I block him and he's not emailing me, then he's not the one. Okay, so what would be their actions? What would be their actions? What would be their actions towards the Leos? Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles. See, you ain't going nowhere. Three of Pentacles, yeah. Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords. They refuse to let you go. Like, this is the Two of Swords is somebody that doesn't want to hear or see shit. Okay, they refuse to let you go. All right, Six of Pentacles, especially you're not moving. Yes, Five of Swords. I'm gonna win you at all costs. You're not moving on. Definitely to no other dude or no other chick. All right. Hierophant. Yeah, we're committed, whether you know it or not. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. So I don't know how you'd get rid of this person, but they're like, no, we're going to work at this. All right. Four of Wands. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. All right. I don't know. You may have a lot of money. There's a lot of Pentacles here. I'm not sure why this person feels that way, but Two of Swords, Emperor, Knight of Swords, see, and Death. They refuse to let you go. They would always come back. Death, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Moon. Especially if they feel like you're going towards someone else. Like, without me, you're not going to be happy. So, yeah. I'm going to stop your Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to block your destiny if it ain't me in it. Wow. That was strong. Restraining order time. Woo. It sounds like a psycho. It'd be like that. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo. If the Virgo cuts this person off, how would this person feel? Virgo. If the Virgos cut this person off, how would the Virgos feel? You're welcome, Miss Viper. Hey, Sierra. Okay. Queen of Cups. Tower. Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, Tower, Justice. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So this person would, Six of Pentacles, yeah. This person would feel like that is their karma with the Tower and the Justice. What's the Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords? Knight of Swords. But you cutting them off, it's like they're going to have some kind of final word. They're going to get something off their chest. Seven of Wands. King of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Okay, they're not going to let you go. Five of Cups. They'll mope. They'll be regretful. But they'll plan what here? Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, Page of Cups. Oh, how to come back into your energy. This is another little cycle that we're dealing with. Because Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, like they're planning some kind of mischief or some kind of drama. So they'd have some kind of bitch fit here. Okay. King of Wands. What's the Eight of Cups, the Fool, and the Page of Wands? King of Swords. So for some of you, they would also feel like you're taking a leap of faith towards other people. But yet they still feel like it's rightfully so, because for some of you, they understand that maybe they're non-committal or something like that. What's the Five of Cups? Yes, Empress, the Sun, yeah, Three of Cups. Okay, this person would do like a little spiral, and then it's like, okay, but you are the Empress, the Sun, and the Three of Cups. Like you deserve more. So I feel like I'm speaking to somebody that could be dealing with somebody that's non-committal or in a situationship. Why is the Nine of Wands a Justice in the Tower? Yeah, the Emperor. Feeling like maybe, you know, I get it. I haven't stepped, I haven't stepped up or something like that. But they would still want to block you from a husband or a wife. Okay, so they'll be going, you know, their brain will be going back and forth. What's this? Yeah, I feel like this person with the Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, they would always, it's almost like with the Seven of Cups and the Moon, that gives me like someone that creates scenarios in their head. Like you could be home just chilling, watching TV, and they're thinking that you're already sleeping with somebody. You already got somebody else. Something like that. Eight of Swords. Like they can't imagine you kind of going towards another option. But this is also giving me someone that also feels like your actions is justified. So it makes sense because we're looking at their most inner feelings, right? These are probably things they won't tell you, but they'll feel like, you know, you're rightfully so. It's like, you know, you are worth that and more, right? If you want something else. Four of Cups, Three of Swords, but even if they don't like the fact that you're moving on. Hold on, I have to regulate. Okay, sorry. All right, so what actions? What actions? What actions? I am a boy mom. Well, I have them all. I have girls and boys, but I got twin boys. What actions would they take? Who am I on? The Virgo, right? What actions would they take towards the Virgos if the Virgos cut them off? What actions? Page of Cups, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. So they'll definitely reach out. They'd apologize. Oh, Emperor. Okay, Two of Wands, King of Swords. They'd want to have some kind of serious conversation with you. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles. They'd want to have a serious conversation, and this may be about stepping up. Ten of Cups, King of Swords, and the Emperor. This is some boss shit right here. This is somebody that is like, all right, I'm ready to get serious. They will take action towards you for sure. Six of Cups, yes. Eight of Swords. What's the Eight of Swords? King of Cups. What about that? Chariot. They would probably know that they need to move away from some kind of panty dropping energy. Bahapanti, you know, the gift of gab, that kind of lover boy energy or lover girl energy. Ten of Pentacles, but here they are planning and talking about a future with you. manifesting happiness, all right? But I'm gonna be honest, they'd feel like with the Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, like I'm just gonna end up fucking this up, or that's their thoughts. They'd be stressed about fucking things up with you again. So I don't know, Virgo. You could be the one that you haven't cut this person off. You never cut them off. So this would be something like if you cut them off, they know that you're serious. Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands, and Three of Wands. Nine of Cups. Damn, Seven of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. What's the Eight of Cups? Seven of Swords, the Fool, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, and they'll also want to walk away from their tendencies, whether that's a player, whether they just, you know, whatever this tendency is, the player, the secret, the sneakiness. I see them making some kind of transition. Okay. Is my baby big? I got 4 kids. My oldest one is 17. My twin boys are 10. And I have a 1-year-old. God bless my soul. He got me. He got me. All right. Libra. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Libra. Oh, remember, really? I remember right after you had the baby. Thank you. Yes, I actually started reading tarot while I was pregnant. On live, I should say. I started my YouTube channel then. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. I cover up the grays. I haven't in a while, but yeah. All right, Libra. Libra. Aw, thank you so much. I love you, boo. Thank you for being here. Libra. And I see you on K Reads. I love that girl. So you got, I like your vibe. All right, sorry, Libra. I've been flapping my gums. Let me change this because I don't want to hear. All right. If the Libra cuts this person off, how will this person feel? The Tower, the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. They'd feel burdened. Woo! Libra. They'd be devastated, okay? With the Tower and the Ten of Swords, they would feel devastated. High Priestess, Ace of Cups. Oh, they would all of a sudden feel like you're their divine feminine, divine masculine, like this spiritual connection. Two of Swords, I refuse to see forward movement without you. Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands. They would try to block, or they feel like they'll try to block you releasing them. The Star. Two of Pentacles, damn. Queen of Swords. Yeah, that's you. The Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Wands here? The Sun. What's the Ten of Wands? The Devil. Ooh, Libra. Why is the Devil? Magician. Okay. I was getting this with the High Priestess and the Tower. And if you've been in my channel, you know I don't really speak too much about magic. But when I see it, I see it. I don't know why this person is giving me a little magic. Whether it's manifesting you back, but with the Devil attached. I don't know. I got to call it as I see it. Yeah, Six of Wands. There is ego attached to this person, though. Even though they'll be devastated, but it's also ego here. There's ego. There's ego. Okay, Five of Wands. Why is it Two of Pentacles? Seven of Cups. This person would probably... For those of you that are West Indian or Jamaican, give you some panty water. I'm just saying. Or they'll try to the moon. Oh, this person will be pissed. Oh, this person is mad. The Moon, Eight of Pentacles, the Empress. I'm sorry. There's work here. The Moon, the Devil, the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Tower, and then the Eight of Pentacles and the Empress. I don't know who I'm speaking to. This person probably work on you, if you know what I mean. Okay. And I don't really project this kind of energy on my channel, but it's here and I see it. This person is mad and they're very egotistical. For some of you, you probably would resonate that this person would think this is how they're feeling. Like they'll try to some way, somehow, you know, spiritually try to manipulate you back. I'm telling the truth. Okay. She has done. Okay. Okay. I'm scared to pull. 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Now, I could also take this as this person is very manipulative. This person could be a little bit low. I don't know if, I mean, take the energy as it resonates. This person could be just a bit of like a little abusive in whatever way you want to take that. Emotionally, spiritually, verbally, hopefully not physically, but this person is angry. Wow. Death and Judgment. 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 9 of Cups. I feel like, I don't know who I'm speaking to, but this is giving me somebody that their ego is this big, but they're this big. Okay? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. What would be this person's actions? I'm scared. Libra, you got me scared. What would be this person's actions towards the Libras? What would be this person's actions towards the Libra? Really? Okay. 7 of Pentacles, the World. I feel like there'll be a little stalking here, especially social media. The obsessiveness. 4 of Pentacles, the Devil. All right. 7 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. 3 of Swords. It's like they would be expecting for you to post something. Let me catch you on some shit, Libra. You'll see. Yeah, Magician. Here it goes again. 8 of Wands. And the Devil, the Moon, again. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords? The Hangman. 6 of Wands, King of Cups. The World and the 3 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. A lot of stalking energy so far. 7 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, Devil and the Moon, Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. And the Chariot. What's the Moon? Devil, King of Wands. This person this person is very possessive and jealous. I'm just trying to figure out, okay, but any actions other than Queen of Wands, the Fool, and the 8 of Pentacles, yes, they would come towards you. But there's an energy here of like, even coming towards you, that won't work. So let me go ahead and do what I got to do. Whatever that means, okay? High Priestess. I'm telling you, the Star and the Empress. What's the High Priestess? The Sun. This person, you know, it's even giving me this person. If I'm speaking to a female, this person would even try to come back around to get you pregnant and trap you. I'm going to tell you that much. It's just giving me like, one thing is love, but this, I don't know, this is low-key obsessive behavior. All right. I feel like this person would use some kind of manipulation for sure. Okay. To come back towards you. And it's almost like to change your perception on things, but it's also giving me like, I don't know. It's just giving me like ulterior motive, or it's not giving me like genuine shit here. Okay, so they'll stalk you. They'll definitely try to convince you. That's what this feels like. But it's coming out of a place of arrogance. All right, because they're trying to block you. They're trying to hold on for you, hold on to you so that you don't move on. Okay. And even if they feel, even if they do give you the distance, there's some kind of manipulation some way, somehow. And there is a lot of possessiveness here. Okay, I'm gonna get out y'all energy. What? Hey, Tamika. You will have a headache from Libras now, apparently. Okay. Scorpio. 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 Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Scorpio. If the Scorpios cut this person off, how would this person feel? Thank you, NN. Yes, Adriana, I did, love. Scorpio. If the Scorpios cut this person off, how would this person feel? Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups. It's giving me passive aggression, but okay. The Sun, the Seven of Wands, Five of Swords. Okay, yeah. Page of Swords. All right, what's this? Empress. Okay, what's this? Four of Cups. Four of Wands and the Sun, Six of Wands, Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, Eight. Okay, this is what this is giving me. I don't know why this is a little bit of sense of satisfaction, but not in the way that you may be thinking. This person gives me some kind of passive aggressive vibes, like, do you not know who the hell I am? Where you going? That would be probably their first start, okay? It's like Empress, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, okay? But then I feel like they start now feeling burdened. And now here comes where that ghetto shit comes in. It feels like I don't know if you guys you're dealing with somebody that you argue with a lot, or that will, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine. I don't know. But with the Five of Wands, Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands, it's like, oh no, we ain't going down without a fight. That's how they feel. Page of Cups, I feel like they would definitely try to come back in and play nice. Page of Cups, Four of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Sun. But the minute that you don't, and I know I'm not in on their actions, but this is what they're showing me. The minute that you don't play nice, this is when I'm going to make your life a living hell. All right, Six of Cups and a Five of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Wands, because they're trying to maybe sabotage some kind of connection, High Priestess, or you to have some kind of connection. And I feel like with the Ten of Swords and the Tower, they would feel devastated, the world, because it's ended. Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and Death. What's Death? Hermit. I feel like they'll go through some kind of dark night of the soul. Judgment, Page of Wands, Three of Cups. But even though I'm not on their actions, I mean, it feels like they'll always come back. All right, the Magician, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You see, it gives me like up and down energy. Like, okay, not a problem. You cut me off. Okay, I'm going to stay quiet. But the minute that like the quiet lasts a little too long, they start tripping. Two of Cups. Yeah. The King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Strength. Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Why is that Queen of Wands? And they would also be feeling like you're going to go ahead and commit to someone else. Yeah. Like you're going to go live happily ever after with someone else. Okay. You're not judging, but what am I really doing? What does it look like I'm doing? Scratching my ass? Like, really? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't got the patience for I'm sorry. Like, with all due respect, bruh, we already know that you're going to come in here and say some stupid shit. You know what I mean? I'm not really judging, but what are you doing? Scratching my ass. Like, yeah, you know what? I am who I am. It is what it is. I'm an Aries. This is who the fuck I am. I'm sorry. All right. When I mean I'm sorry for interrupting your reading. All right. For the, who am I on? Scorpio. What are their next actions? Wheel of Fortune. 6 of Swords. 9 of Wands. Queen of Wands. And the Empress. Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So they would come back, of course. I said, with the Wheel of Fortune, it always feels like somebody that comes back, even though that's like divine timing. Yeah, towards you. Ace of Cups, they're not letting you go. They want to come back and reconcile. Empress and the Justice, they'd even be like, okay, I'm going to change. They're going from the Queen of Wands to the Empress. I'll change. 6 of Swords, Page of Wands, 9 of Swords. Yeah. They'd be stressed way too out without you. 10 of Cups, they're still holding on to the happiness. Are all these people the Scorpios? Oh, no. What is all this energy here? 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Devil, and the Page of Cups. So if there is some kind of third-party situation, this person would drop those options with the 8 of Cups. Yeah, 5 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, saying that they've learned some kind of lesson. Now they're serious because they're going from the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, to the Empress, Queen of Swords. So now I'm serious. I really want to, you know, give this a fair chance, okay? What other actions? 4 of Wands, yes. Queen of Pentacles, Devil. 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands, though. Why? 6 of Wands. So, for some of you, this person, you may want to cut them off because they like to, you know, fool around or whatever, or keep you and other people at the same time. I feel like they would come back trying to commit, but it's for possessive reasons. It's for you not moving towards anyone else kind of reason. It's all out of ego and arrogance for most of you, because they're trying to block you from going elsewhere. So with the 6 of Wands and the Devil, it gives me a lot of ego, gives me a lot of pride. They don't want to see you with anybody else. Would they do right by you? Probably for a little while. All right. But once they feel like they got you back, it's like, okay, they probably end up going back to their same ways. Sagittarius. Hey, Set Apart. That's right, Tamika. Hi, Steven. Hi, Lakeisha. Okay, Sag. If you cut this person off, how would this person feel? If you cut this person off, how would this person feel? 9 of Cups, King of Cups, 2 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 3 of Cups, the Moon, the Lovers, the Tower, the Page of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Strength. Interesting. How would this person feel? Judgment and the Moon, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the World. How would this person feel? 2 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. That's towards the Sag. Queen of Cups, yes. 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Someone else? I'm so confused. So 2 of Swords, Chariot, 7 of Wands, and the Temperance. Interesting. Sag, who the freak is this? I was not expecting this. This person is a bit arrogant. 9 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. This person is a little arrogant. And I feel like They may feel like they're going to go off to someone else. But yet with the Nine of Wands, they're still holding on to you. I do feel, though, is this the Sag? Nine of Swords? No. So who the fuck is this? The High Priestess, a heavy Pisces energy. Temperance and a Four of Swords. The Empress, Page of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Do they got a baby mama? I mean, I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm gonna be honest, Sag. I can't, like, Ace of Pentacles, there's some kind of new opportunity. I feel like I mean, there's a lot of love here. They feel like they love you. They want some kind of stability, but the fact that you cut them off gives them some kind of insecurity that they can't stand. With the Moon and the Ten of Wands and the Judgment. What's the Tower? What's the Tower? High Priestess. Nine of Swords. Ah, there it goes. They're going to be suffering in silence. Okay. But this person would go towards someone else, they feel. What's the Ace of Swords? Wheel of Fortune. Five of Cups. Okay. Okay. Asshole. So this person is like, number one, it's almost like it gives me low key. Like, I'm gonna give you an example of how this feels. You know, if you fall in front of a person, you try to get right back up and like, oh, nothing happened, like shit. And like, you trying to tell your friends, like, please don't make this a fucking big deal. That's what this feels like. Like, the fact that you cut them off would be such a hit to their ego that they would not ever probably tell you. I don't know who the hell you're dealing with, but it feels like they would be like, all right, I'm just going to go off to the next best thing. All right. But boom, the Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Swords hits them. Five of Cups, regret. Even though they're still trying to deal with third parties, or this could be like some kind of rebound. This could be them distracting themselves with Five of Wands, mentally conflicted. It's almost like a sense of embarrassment for them, or a sense of, how could the Sag cut me off? The nerve. Yeah, King of Swords, Magician. They would try to act, okay, like this shit don't bother them. Talking about the High Priestess, Nine of Swords. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the King of Pentacles. Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. What's the Page of Swords? The Page of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Fool. This person avoids changing, or avoids healing themselves, or avoids really working on themselves. I don't know, this could resonate with you, but this person may have a few people, like there's no space in between jumping from one person to the next, because that's just the way they cope. But eventually it hits them. Eventually time and you know, pain and trauma catches up. Like, you can't live your life this way. I don't know who the hell I'm speaking to, but it'll eventually catch up to them. But the way they're showing me is like, it's some kind of embarrassment that they feel they have to distract themselves from. And they feel like, you know what, it's not like there's not many fish out there. Okay, so I'll just go on towards someone else. But then the Five of Cups, Five of Wands, then they face some kind of conflict. Yeah, exactly. Okay, because I'm like, who the fuck is this? They had me stressing. All right. What are their next actions? What would be their next actions? What would be their next actions? Let it go. Thank you, Bebop. Didn't know squat. All right, what are their next actions? If the Sag cut them off, what would be their actions towards the Sag? Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, King of Swords, Justice. Why do I hate them? I'm sorry. I hate them. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups. It'll come back. Eight of Cups, Five of Cups, King of Swords. But they'll try to not show you that part of them. Ten of Wands, yeah. And you know what it is to make things right with you would be so hard for them. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. Are these two people the Sag? The Star, yeah. I feel like there is emotions, okay? I feel like they would come back towards you. 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, the High Priestess, but they're not going to tell you that they hurt. I mean, this would be somebody that would be like, what would they say? Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Page of Swords, 9 of Wands, Empress, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so they would be the type of person that they know deep down inside who the frig you are. The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, but this would be someone with the Justice and the 10 of Wands that finds that putting in so much effort is just so much. So I don't know if this person knows how to apologize. Page of Cups, Emperor, maybe. But for some of you, you'd probably get like testing the waters kind of text. Hey, what you doing? You know? But again, the suffering and silence. Oh, this could be a twin flame situation if you resonate. High Priestess and a Hierophant, 10 of Cups. Interesting. Does this person know this or understands this? Ace of Cups. So what the frig? So this could be a situation where this is someone that's always going to come back as well. Because you do have the Hierophant and the Queen of, the Hierophant and the High Priestess, which gives me twin flame energy. This person is telling me that they're so in love with you. But see, that's why I don't like that twin flame journey shit. It's like, why does this have to be so hard? Why do we act so arrogant then? When you know, they know the connection, they know the feeling, but like, what is it? Why do we have to act like we don't know or we don't feel or, you know, let me just distract myself. Like, you know, pride. I'm too good for this or whatever the freak they say. Or, you know, but they'd come back. But there's something about them not knowing how to show their emotions or being vulnerable or something like that. I don't got time for this person. I really don't. Unless we're talking about a freaking child, which I hope we're not, because then you shouldn't be watching my channel. Magician, King of Wands, the Tower, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. You see, it gives me like they would probably, I don't know. This could be someone that knows how to make some kind of, they know you. They know how to come back in with the Magician, some kind of manipulative way, whether, you know, they may wear simply like your favorite cologne or some shit. But when it comes to giving you the 10 of Pentacles, they hold back. All right, but they'll definitely try to manifest, but this gives me Delulu energy, you know, like 7 of Cups, like really just say what you want to hear. This is complicated. This was, I don't know. In my book, at my age, love is not like this. It's really simple. Whether you want me, you don't. Thank you, Blaine. Always, but I'm over it. Hey, Jasmine. I believe twin flame is not going to be together. It's just not for me. I will tell you that much. It's just not for me. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'll choose my soulmate any day. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you cut this person off, how would this person feel? Could we please get the likes to at least 100? Thank you. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you cut this person off, how would this person feel? Two of Wands, the Star, the King of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups, the Hermit, the Tower, the World, 3 of Wands, Magician, 2 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. I feel like this person would have hope. 2 of Wands and the Hermit. Temperance, this person, Okay, Star in the Tower, Ace of Swords. Okay. I feel like this would change somebody's perception. I feel like this person with the Two of Wands, they would definitely plan on like healing, really taking a look at the situation at hand. Okay, I will tell you that much. The Tower. Okay, Knight of Wands. And they're definitely feeling the impulse of wanting to come back. All right. Feeling like they have learned, or they learned some kind of lesson. The Devil, that's you. Ace of Wands. There's something about also realizing the insane sex that you and them have. I mean, it's here. All right, some of you guys are packing, with all due respect. You know, some of y'all women just got it like that. What can I say? I mean, it's here. And that's why they would be like, damn, you know? But if I want to be a grown-up, I will tell you this. This will shift some kind of perception. How? Judgment. Emperor. Hierophant. Told you. They'd want to level up, okay? I will tell you that much. What's the Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Magician, and the Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Lovers. They, with the Three of Wands, would want to distance themselves if this is a third-party situation. Judgment again, all right? It may take time, though, for them to actually, with the Temperance and the Hermit, fall into this. So, you know, when I do readings, I'm like, well, when I do personal readings, I always tell people, like, listen, it's like, if you are really going to cut somebody off, like, at least allow them to miss you. That kind of situation, really, right? At least allow them to know what life is without you. Like, just don't cut them off and then text them right back. Like, that's not really cutting them off, right? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, know what you want. You're the Queen of Pentacles. So it definitely feels like this person would definitely shift some kind of perception. All right. Kind of think about their actions before. And I'm telling you the actions because it's coming up. Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. Like, they'll plan to come back towards you. But before that, it's like there's a shift in perception. Five of Cups. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Seven of Wands. What's the Seven of Wands? Two of Pentacles. I feel like they'll go back and forth. Really being trapped in their head. Death. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. There's some kind of transformation on their end. They may need to heal. Hey, Alex. Hey, boo. Hey, sugar. I'm not sure who mom is, but I don't think I'm your mom. But okay, hey. Could I read myself? No, I don't. I can't. I mean, I'm not sure if other readers can, but I can't. I've tried. I draw a blank. All right, what actions would they take towards the Capricorn? Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Star, and the Empress. Three of Wands, Hermit. They may be quiet for a little bit. They may need to feel this, okay? But once they feel burdened, Two of Pentacles, once the stagnancy, once the silence becomes too much, they do reach out. Knight of Swords, yeah. Three of Wands, Four of Cups, but I feel like they'll sit in their, what is it called? They'll sit in their pity, or, you know the word that I'm looking for, for a little while. They'll think about their actions if this is a third-party situation. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. They'll fight themselves. They'll kick themselves in the ass for a little bit, and then Judgment, they come back. And then Page of Pentacles, you know, the Sun. They may try to get you pregnant, just saying. You know, they start realizing your wish fulfillment, etc., etc., etc. I feel, though, that's the crazy part. This person may realize that you trigger some kind of abandonment issue. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, really thinking about that. They may also feel like there's some kind of codependent energy on their end. which they also need to resolve within themselves. Seven of Swords, the world, and look at that. They want to put an end to this deception, to the sneaky shit. Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, right? Probably always going back to the past or giving to other people. Grass is green, the grass is greener syndrome. Okay. Aquarius. Girl, don't you start. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. That was a great read. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. If the Aquarius cut this person off, how would they feel? How would they feel? Queen of Wands, Eight of Cups, Temperance, Nine of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Judgment, Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, Page of Cups. All right. Aquarius, I'm not sure if this is someone that you've cut off before, but this person feels like you'd be back. However, if you do take your time, they start becoming a little desperate. Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords, okay? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the Tower. What's this? The Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords, Eight of Cups, King of Wands, Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. They may feel like there's some kind of competition also. Temperance, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. If you do allow this person to suffer a little bit, they do feel like they need to heal a situation. All right, and come in with everything. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, yeah, King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Swords, sorry, Hierophant. They'd want to level up the world, all right? For some of you, this person is at a distance. They'd want to travel towards you. Nine of Wands, even though they would feel like, you know what, I'm going to let the Aquarius kind of chill out. They're still holding on to Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles. What's the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Emperor. It's so funny. This person has some kind of shift once you let them sit in their suffering for a little bit. The Moon, the Four of Cups, the Strength. But they'll try their best to withhold. And here they go with this suffering in silence, okay? They also may feel like the logical thing to do is entertain someone else for the distraction. But that shit wouldn't go anywhere because a rebound never works. For the Aquarius, what would it be this person's actions? If the Aquarius cut them off, what would be this person's next actions? Seven of Cups, the Devil, Two of Cups, the Magician, and the Death. Three of Swords, Hangman. So their first reaction to this would be to deal with somebody else or other people. All right. But I feel like once they realize that that's not the way to go, there's a shift in perception about their non-committal ass. Okay. Two of Cups and a Ten of Cups. Yeah. The Sun, realizing that they're happy with you. And here they are. They may try to argue with you. Okay. But they're definitely coming back for some kind of rebirth after with the Hermit. Three of Pentacles. They've learned some kind of lesson. Their lesson may be dealing with somebody else, like a karmic or something like that. Okay. Five of Cups. Yeah. Three of Wands. I feel like this person, though, as I said, will first like wait for you to come back around, but they'd come right back. And there's something here about a rebirth, stepping up and learning some kind of lesson. Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah. You would get some kind of breakthrough for some of you. King of Cups, King of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. And they realize all this Bahapanti energy isn't really going anywhere. I'm not sure. For some of you, this person may start realizing they're ready to settle down. Devil in reverse just wanted to come out. You know, get out of their toxic ways or their non-committal ways or whatever holds them back. All right, Pisces. Pisces, there's something here about 80-20. It reminds me of that Tyler Perry movie. I don't know. That may be significant for someone. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If the Pisces cut this person off, how would this person feel? 4 more likes, please, and thank you. If the Pisces cut this person off, how would this person feel? Chariot, 3 of Swords, Judgment, Hermit, and the 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. I feel like they'd be wondering, like, the why. I feel like they would definitely be very hurt. They would stalk you, though. Hermit and 7 of Pentacles, they'd be wondering, or they could be asking people about you. All right? I feel like it would be a big burden for them. What's the Judgment? King and Queen of Swords, 7 of Swords. What's this? The Sun. There's some kind of realization here of your coldness, obviously. I feel like they'll definitely try to avoid their feelings at first. Hermit and the 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. What's this? 10 of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of back and forth. And it's almost asking themselves a question, why? I want to say, how dare you? What's this, Queen of Wands? Is this the Pisces? Judgment, yeah. I feel like they'll be in a lot of pain, though. 10 of Wands, 3 of Swords. But it's almost like this pain burdens them. This could be somebody that's not really in tune with their feelings, or they don't know how to act vulnerable, or they don't know how to be emotionally. There's something wrong with being vulnerable for this person. King, the Queen of Swords, 7 of Swords, the Sun. There's something here about somebody getting exposed on a third party. Take that energy as it resonates. I feel like they'll definitely be thinking obsessively about you. All right, some of you guys may have children with them. I don't know. This could be an energy of them even asking their children about you. Oh, what has he or she been doing, you know? Have you seen anybody new around? I don't know. I'm getting something very specific. 5 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. This person gives me a little bit of sabotage and vibes. What's the 7 of Cups and the King of Wands? Ace of Swords and a 5 of Wands. I feel like this person also would think about, like, are you entertaining other options? I don't know. This person gives me a little conflict here. If you are. If you have some kind of breakthrough, there's some kind of conflict. 10 of Swords. There it goes. Okay. So there'd be a lot of sadness and regret. There'd be a lot of defeated energy. All right. But I feel like they'll be a little bit on their high horse questioning, like, why would you even cut them off? Which is crazy to me. Especially if they had some kind of third party or there was some kind of exposed energy here. You know what's crazy? This gives me the energy that some of you guys, even before cutting them off, this is you turning cold towards them little by little. And they couldn't see that at that point. But the minute you cut them off, they start realizing, okay, I get with the King and the Queen of Swords. Oh, they were turning cold, huh? You know, this could even be you expressing all this. But it's the minute that they cut them off, it hits them. It's almost like, why couldn't you see that when we were together and I was telling you that I wasn't happy? It'd be like that. Yeah. Now we are in love. We're a family. We have children, you know. We can't, you know, now they're realizing that they want to go the distance. You know, they want to manifest a home. They could have been blocking off their intuition, but now they feel your block and it gets heavy. Okay. What would be their actions? What would be their actions towards the Pisces? Hi, Shamira. Hi, Christina. What would be their actions towards the Pisces if the Pisces cut them off? Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Nine of Wands, the Sun, Six of Wands, the Six of Cups. Some of you guys have children with them, so they feel some kind of, or there's something about maybe, I don't know, you guys could have like a tight-knit family, so they feel like I'm always going to be in your life anyways, something like that. They'll definitely come towards you because they're not letting you go. They're trying to balance things out with you. What's the Knight of Pentacles? But see, when it comes to the commitment, though, that's where they start getting nervous. Is this them? I don't know. This person, though, Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, it end up sabotaging this. I'm going to be honest with you. Seven of Cups, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands. There's competition, okay? Damn, that came out right off the bat. Okay. So, Ten of Swords, I feel like they'd be coming back because, you know, Ten of Cups, yeah, it gives me like a place of home. But then there's something about they don't want to change their ways. Or the Hangman, Page of Wands, Three of Pentacles, they still have yet to learn some kind of lesson. I don't know, this feels like a vicious cycle, I'm going to be quite honest. With the Temperance and the Queen of Wands, you may need to let this person be for a while. Not for weeks, not for a month, for a while. Temperance and the Queen of Wands, yeah, Two of Swords. Like, really cut them off their supply. In totality. Okay? Because you're pretty much blocking them from healing or needing to kind of face life without you, pretty much. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Oh, yay, we got up to 100. Thank you so much for being here, Dorian, sis. I always have a hard time saying it. Enigmatic. I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you, Sarah. Everyone for holding it down. NN, Empress. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. John, I do. That is hilarious. My shoe game is wicked. I'm a Brooklyn girl. I am definitely, yes. I'm a sneakerhead for sure. That is hilarious. You crack me up. Yes, retros all day, baby. But anyways, I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, and if you don't forget, my manifestation oils are on Amazon if you resonate with my readings. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Hit the like button. I will timestamp in a few. Thank you, everyone, for holding me down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys.